Okay, so a couple days ago on her Vlogmas, Suburban Stitcher shared her house, and normally I happen to think that everyone who is a knitter and a podcaster has this perfect clean house, and I was so thankful for her showing that she had laundry stacked up on her dresser and knits spilling out of drawers, and that there were dirty laundry hanging out in her bathroom, stuff like that. Because as a mother of 5 and a pastor's wife and everything else, my house is rarely ever clean. And it is particularly bad right now because we just got back from a trip. Yesterday was Sunday, and usually the house gets kind of dirty. I refuse to clean on Sunday and don't make the kids clean on Sunday. Sort of as a whole Sabbath thing, but really we work on Sunday morning. I mean, that's just the reality of our job, or my husband's job really, but it's a whole family job. And everything just gets dropped, and yeah, so it's usually a mess. But because we just came back from a trip and yesterday was an even bigger Sunday, it's super bad. And so today, there are always more important things to do than clean. And today is the day that catches up with me. So, this is what my living room currently looks like. There's lots of project bags right there. There's toys everywhere. There's clothes, some of which are dirty and some of which have been drug out of bags by little kids. Let's see. Over here we have toys and boxes from lights and Christmas ornaments that have been taken off of the tree. So, my project today is to clean this freaking hellhole. Alright, so that's one room done out of I don't even know how many. As you might have seen, my house doesn't even stay clean while I'm cleaning it. As soon as I was picking up toys, they were pulling them back out. In fact, right there is a toy that's supposed to go upstairs that I put on the landing for the kids to take upstairs, and Violet's already pulled it back down here, so yay. I really love that mirror on my door, but it never stays clean for 5 minutes. But I am dying of heat despite wearing a summer sweater, and so I am going to sip my pop and cool off a little bit before I think about the dining room. And I'm going to say that my excuse is that there's a bunch of boxes that Mike needs to take care of and kids need to take care of games. But really, I'm just really hot and already exhausted. Yeah, so maybe I will get a little bit of knitting in because that will help me cool off. Okay, so I'm a little bit less sweaty now. And I took the time to put my next square on, or my triangle. This was yesterday right here, and this is today. So I feel like this over here is a Christy color, and this is an Allison color, and they're hanging out together. Isn't that so cute? These are my 2 favorite colors so far in my advent calendar. But I have another 2 days for this square, and it'll be all finished. So, I watched the video of, oh look, Violet has already destroyed my nicely folded blanket. I watched back the video of me cleaning the living room, and while I find it a little embarrassing to share with you how dirty it was sort of magic to watch 27 seconds of it just magically becoming clean. Obviously, it took a lot more effort, and I wish it only took 27 seconds to do that. But that was kind of cool to watch, so I might do that some more. And so you might get to see more of my really disgusting house. Bye! So, I'm a little worn out, so I'm going to leave some of the other stuff for a few minutes. What do you guys do with all your project bags? Because I have a couple piles of them, and that's part of the reason I'm not cleaning the library right now, because there's so many project bags in there in the chair, and I don't really know what to do with them. I had thought about getting like a coat tree to hang them on, so that the cats don't sleep on them, but they're just kind of a mess. So what's your organizational solution for all those project bags?
You could finish all the projects in them.
I would still have the bags to store. Thank you very much. But anyway, so I'm going to get into my Beach Dreams bag and work on Isaiah's sock for a little bit before he gets off of school. All right. Okay, so I've been knitting. You'll have seen the time lapse. Where's my stitch marker? I just started right here and knit it up. I'm firmly into both other colors because I like to have at least one row of the color before starting the cuff, so that I don't have the blips of color with the notifications are annoying when I start doing the pearls. So Isaiah's socks are officially ready, and I did decide to make them just a little bit longer, so they're actually pretty much the length of the toe as they are getting ready for the cuff, rather than, hey Isaac, can you please stop shaking that unicorn? Just because I feel like he's been wearing a pair of knee socks that we got a couple weeks ago non-stop, as well as his knitted socks, so I thought just having a little bit extra length. But so just a cuff left on this Christmas present, and now I need to find the bag that has the yarn I picked out for Violet. But I'm gonna put these away because the kids are gonna be home in any minute. So you know how I was just saying that I need a better storage solution, any storage solution actually, for my knitting project bags? Well, right after I took the video that's right before this one, I knocked over a full can of Pepsi, and so I have all of this that came out of different project bags that are now all sticky and have to go through the washing machine. So the struggle is real. Violet thought that Tiger needed a snack. Yeah, why are they on the kitty? Go put them back. You put it back. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish up for today and update you on the things that I've done. We misplaced the yarn and stuff. You want to sit by me? Okay, hold on. For Violet's present, we eventually found that, and then while we were looking for that, I was gonna work on my own Christmas sock, and I couldn't find the paper where I'd written I love you too. I couldn't find the paper that I had written down how many rows I had done for the other sock, but I did eventually find it, and I was down in here somewhere from the beginning of the heel, and I'm into where it's ribbed on both sides now, and I have 10 rows done of that, and I have to go to 50 before I start doing increases. So I'm a little bit past my heel on that. And then Mike found my sock, my yarn that I was going to use for Violet. So I did get her a couple of toes started. It is really pretty, isn't it?
You knit it.
I did knit it.
Mm-hmm.
My knitting's what?
Your mom.
I'm mom. I am mom. Here, should we make you closer? I did think for a little bit that we might have to make a quick trip to the ER because Isaiah was complaining of leg pain and like crying. But we gave him some ibuprofen and he took a bath and he went to bed, and he was saying that it wasn't hurting as much. So we'll see tomorrow how he's doing on that. We are going to the doctor on Thursday because my husband moved appointments, and now they are on Isaac's birthday instead of the day that we were coming back from Missouri. So that's not great, but we'll be going to the doctor anyway if we need to add on another kid. So yeah, I usually try not to do 3 of them at once. I usually do 2, 2, and 1 for their yearly appointments. This would be the yearly appointment for Mr. Man here for his 4-year and Violet's 18-month. So it'll be interesting to see if it's growing pains. It was just one-sided, so it made me feel like it wasn't growing pains, because I think when I had those it was more the whole leg and both sides, but we will see. I'm going to keep cracking on this little bitty sock, though truthfully maybe I should be working on Isaiah's sock. You don't need no socks. You're silly. I don't really think that there was anything else that I had. I took a lot of videos today, so I can't remember everything that I said to you already. I showed you my square for the day, and yeah, I didn't get very much further on my cleaning, but also watching those videos makes me feel like I accomplished something, so I'm pretty happy with that. And tomorrow will either be a organization and wrapping day for presents or another cleaning day in the kitchen. I feel like I need to get the presents wrapped before the kids are out of school, And their school ends on Wednesday. They have a half day. So that only leaves me tomorrow or half a day on Wednesday. Isaac also has to go to speech at school tomorrow. So that'll be time out of our day. But he's really loves his speech teacher, so it's not too bad. Do you like Bree?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's really nice, isn't she?
Bree is big.
She's really big.
But what is her feet?
She's not really big and heavy. She is 7 months pregnant and looks like I do when I'm 4 months pregnant. So I'm kind of interested to see how he does when she goes on maternity leave in probably like 2 months from now. So I think she's due at the end of February or like the 20th or something. I don't know. I can't remember. There's so many of them having babies right now that I don't even know which way is up. But so far Emma's teacher has not popped and she's due the 20th of this month, right? Something like that. I can't remember if she was due on Isaac's birthday or... No, I think her actual due date is Christmas. That might be right. But Emma has opted to not get her hat done that she was going to make for her. And she wants to like text it and take it to her afterwards. So that hasn't been where I did cast that on before we left so Emma could work on it in the car, and then she didn't on the way home. She was suffering from cramps and also having a Harry Potter marathon because that was a present that she got from her grandparents. She didn't have any of the movies. She's seen them all once because we borrowed them and we watched them after she finished a book. But that's the only time she's ever seen them. And we don't own any of them. So that's what she did on the way home. Didn't work on it. So, because I was going to have her be on here. I did pick up a test knit, but it's kind of a secret one. So I don't know that I will be able to talk much about that or if I will work on it super soon. But anyway, I think that's about enough for today, and I will see you tomorrow, and hopefully it will be... Actually, no, I don't want it to be a more interesting day. I want it to be a super boring day where all I do is sit around and knit, and you're just jealous, not entertained, because that just means drama, and I don't want drama, and oh no, my yarn is caught in my snowflake. Okay, well, I'm going to untangle this dude. I don't know why that happened. And get some knitting done, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.